Welcome. This is the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. I am your host, Jaywalkin, along with my co-host. What's going on?
Ain't nothing. It's CarolinaDirt803. Trying to get y'all Saturday right or Saturday night right.
Here it is, May 1st, 2021. It looks like the world is open. I was out there for a little bit today, and people are out there.
People really out there. They out there.
They out there because they done lifted the restrictions and all of that shit. So people are back to the business of living, I guess. I'm going to stay over here with my mask on.
That's what's up. So Saturday night, we're going to start off with a first call. You want to pour your shot up for first call? Everybody watching, pour your shot out for first call. It doesn't matter if you're drinking liquor, beer, water, Kool-Aid, or
milk or Similac.
It don't matter.
I got my shot ready, brother. How you been?
I mean, cool. How you been?
Shit. You know, staying above the fray, as they say. Staying above the fray.
All right, we're gonna take these shots and get this kicked off as usual.
Shots up.
All right, first call. We're gonna do first call with Jaywalkin.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. So you ready?
Shit, ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Ready as you ever gonna be. All right. We're gonna go snow or the hot sun.
Snow for me, cuz look, I'm a sweat bag, man. I'm the big dude at the cookout with the white rag hanging out his pocket. So I grew up with snow every winter, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna switch it up for y'all and say I want to see some snow, man. Let's get a white Christmas in South Carolina.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so favorite Kool-Aid: red, purple, orange, green. Favorite Kool-Aid.
Favorite Kool-Aid. It's a hybrid, cause like if you've been in the Kool-Aid saga, you know that purple and yellow, which is the lemon, the grape and the lemon. That shit is fantastic, cuz. So I'm gonna go purple yellow for grape and lemon.
That's what's up. What's going on, Nicole? All right. Old school. This is an old school feel because I ain't talking about this new shit that it got because it ain't the same.
Okay.
Burger King or McDonald's back in the day.
Yeah, we came up through Dollar Whoppers, cuz. Like, now don't get it twisted. I remember a 2 cheeseburger combo was $2.99, $3.14 with tax here in South Carolina, and that thing holds a special place. But a Dollar Whopper back in the day, you couldn't beat that.
Yeah, you right. You right about that. All right. You ready?
Oh shit, let's go.
We're gonna go Charlotte or Atlanta to hang out.
How much money I got?
Shit, you got what you got in your pocket.
Well, I can make a good time anywhere in the world, man. I'm gonna say Charlotte just because Atlanta is so hard to get around when everything is going on. You know, the NASCAR circuit, 285, that little loop right there. If you ain't got the right horsepower, cuz stay off of that motherfucker.
That's right. All right, last one. You a Ford man or a Chevy man or a Dodge man?
I don't know, cuz I don't really give a fuck about no car. But I'm gonna say this. I drive a Ford truck, so I guess I'm Ford today.
All right. We'll rock with that. So that was the last one. That was number 5 on last call. What's up, people in the comments? Let's talk under the tree. How y'all doing, fellas? Nicole, Hot Soup 69.
Did she say, do you see lit already? Man, look, they on your head already.
Man, I bring the energy to the show, man.
You bring the energy?
I bring the energy to the show.
Well,
I bring the energy.
I bring the class and the sophistication to the show then, since you want to do that. You see the glasses. You know what time it is.
That's all right. Yin yang. We yin yanging.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about, man. Look. I wanted to start out with something near and dear to my heart, cuz through the plight of black people, we always going through some shit. They just won't leave us alone, cuz. And I think it's because we super dope. So I'm gonna take a minute to shout out the Disney entity along with Marvel. If anybody saw Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm not gonna fuck it up for y'all, but it was super, super dope to see them highlight a black superhero and even give the backstory of it from a black person's point of view or a black man's point of view. Like, they don't want us here. They're not gonna let us represent the country, but we are this country. And I don't ever like. I hope this go out over the airwaves so the people that don't think so can be haters and shit. Because I keep something tucked away for stuff like that. But I really want to give Disney credit for putting black people on a pedestal and showing them in a positive light. So, what you got to say?
I was going, I agree with you on that because it wasn't like he doesn't have any superpowers. Right? He's just a hard-working man that was in the military. And as we talked earlier, he was already a hero before he became Captain America. And the fact that they dug into the New Orleans roots and got people down there that actually sound like they from New Orleans, that gives credit to Disney as in, doing their homework. But it's good to see a black man doing well, that was already doing well for himself. And he decided on his own to help change the way this world is. Because he knew he couldn't do it by himself. But then, he had help, but he also took an extra step forward when he could have just quit.
It's the story of our life, cuz it's the reluctant superhero. Just like big up to black women all over this country who saved us from a troll who remained nameless. He was once the president if you was lost. But, Stacey Abrams, Keisha Lance Bottoms, Kamala Harris, we always step into the fray no matter what kind of bullshit they give us, and we always try to do the right thing. So, again, I appreciate that, man.
Most definitely. Hey, also, you gotta throw Don Staley in there. We're gonna highlight Don Staley. Just throw Don Staley in that list too, man.
Don Staley is everything, man, to the city of Columbia, South Carolina in general. She took a program that was overlooked, and you got to win to be looked at. She came here and she ain't did nothing but win ever since. She got 2 streets named after her in this city of ours.
Hey, that's kudos. Hand clap. Shots up for Don Staley.
Hey, man, well, we might as well get lit. They say you lit already. Apparently, I got to catch up.
Hey, man. Tell you, boy, I'm about to hit this hammer lane. I'm going to drop the hammer. I'm passing everybody.
He can pass everybody. Cause look, I'm going to keep it light. I don't know if y'all can't see that label right there, man, but get you some of that, man. That's all right there.
That's a little bit of sophistication right there.
Little Kettle One, grapefruit and rose. I don't even talk like that, but it's good for my palate.
Hey, savor the flavor. Savor the flavor.
That part. So, hey, look, everybody in here tonight, shout out to the mailman. We'll go on.
The coolest mailman in Columbia, South Carolina.
I ain't even gonna tell you like that, man. Look, he'll pull up, and everything is everything, man. He a good dude. We know a bunch of good people, man. So we ain't got no problem spotlighting the heroes that we know. You feel me? So since the last time,
we gotta take this shot.
All right. Since the last time we was here, we lost DMX, and we talked about that. That was rough. But we lost Black Rob too. Black Rob.
You forgot one more, Shock G.
And Shock G, man. These are giants. These are legendary giants in what hip-hop has become today. No matter how I feel about these young people and the type of music they make and the sound that they make, they couldn't do what they did if it wasn't for people like Shock G, people like Black Rob, people like DMX. But the one thing that was sad and different about Black Rob is his money wasn't right, man. You know what I'm saying? His money wasn't right. So people want to blame Diddy for that. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't think it's Diddy's fault. Diddy didn't come up with the idea of the record industry. You feel me? And when you look back at it, you can, and it don't matter what genre it is. There have always been the institutions that get as much as they can get out of a human being in the artistic realm, in the music realm. You feel me? So P came up with this idea, and maybe a lot of people have, but the hip hop union, where how the fuck is it possible that you could sell 1 million records and die with nothing? So if the hip hop community banded together, you and your agent, you decide you're going to contribute to this union. You pay whatever fee that you would every month, and that fee will take care of you in your old age. After you fucked up your money, if you paid into it, you will never be without it. Like AI did the deal with Reebok. They set aside so much money in a trust for him just in case. And all that time that everybody was like Allen Iverson was broke, they ain't know he had like 30 million just sitting there waiting on a fucking date. You feel me? So the hip hop 401k, I think that's a great idea, man. And it goes back to financial responsibility. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to taking advantages of what's out there for everybody. Like, hey, look, my brother called me today. I don't know if y'all got Dogecoin. Tonight, we might find out what's really real, man. You got Elon Musk, who's a big supporter of the Dogecoin movement. He's going to be hosting Saturday Night Live. I don't really fuck with Saturday Night Live. I catch a couple of sketches. Sometimes it's funny. Most of the time it's not. But now this is about money. So if he comes on this line tonight, Elliot, what do you feel like he got to say for this Dogecoin to fucking blast off?
That's it. Dogecoin to the moon. Anything result with Dogecoin and going up. As long as Dogecoin with altitude. Altitude to Dogecoin. Dogecoin out this world. But also with that being said, the profit would go up, but the biggest profit would be if Jeff Bezos jumps on board. He's already on board.
Right.
But we need him to chime in, because if Amazon allows people to use Dogecoin within, buying merchandise from them, it increases the value. Yeah, it increases the value of Dogecoin. So, I guess whether you watch me on this or Let's Talk on the Tree, you already know how I am. I ain't no finance guru. I'm not lying to you. I hate reading. But because of Corona, I sat back and I just listened. I didn't really ask I didn't ask questions. I just sat back and listened. And I listened to people I know. I listened to people I didn't know. And I got into the stock and then the cryptocurrency, which cryptocurrency is the future. But invest in some cryptocurrency. It is the future. It doesn't matter. Cryptocurrency moves 24/7. The stock market closes at 4:30. Cryptocurrency moves up and down all day, every day. So if Elon Musk says something about Dogecoin tonight, which he really can, and it will blast off.
Yeah.
But to your regard with the Black Rob thing, after I got older, I stopped saying it was Diddy's fault, because you got to be a man sooner or later. And my thing is, unlike sports, if I'm a music person, I can get anybody to be my manager. No, if I'm in sports, I'm sorry, I have to get somebody that has a degree. That was the LeBron and his agent thing. He didn't have a degree, so they tried to stop him. I forgot his name. They tried to stop him from being an agent. because he didn't have a degree or whatever certifications. But in rap music and music, you can get anybody off the street. So if you get anybody off the street, you have to understand you also rolling the dice of your contract. And because you don't know much, you're believing in this person that really might not know much either. So
Rich Paul, you talking about Rich Paul?
Rich Paul. But for Black Rob and any other artists, anybody coming up listening to music, do your homework. And when you do your homework, you have somebody else do your homework. It's okay. And then after that, you get somebody else to do your homework. Jay-Z always said, I got people that do taxes, that watch people do taxes, that watch people do taxes. There's a reason for that. And Black Rob, I got to say this. If you get a 6-figure advance, I don't care if it's 100,000, you need to take that 100,000 and invest back in yourself to make sure your contract is straight.
Because you still got show money coming in. You got the regular money that comes in. You feel me? So, again, there should be a system, an automatic system, that if we could take care of each other, you know what I'm saying? If they decide that they do want to do this union, and the beautiful thing about a union that, you know, a lot of these companies don't want you to know in is you don't have to be in the motherfucker. You don't really have to be in it, but you pay that money into the union as a safety net, cause it ain't no different than 401k. You get legal representation when you get in trouble, which sometimes old rappers need legal representation. Sometimes young rappers need legal representation. But in a field that we are predominantly the breadwinners in, we got to do better about it, man. Like I said, I can't see how anybody can sell 1 million records and it not be, you know what I'm saying, just don't have nothing at 40, 50 years old.
I mean, Nicole, you're right about that. The gold chains, the cars and clothes, and you got to be smarter. You got to invest in yourself. It don't matter if you're rich or you poor. You still got to invest in yourself. So blowing your money at the club, understand that that's a stigma that you have to have. I ain't gonna say you have to be a rapper. Depending on how you rap and what you rapping about. You do that to sell records. But in the same, don't drop 30,000 in the club. Drop 10 and still up like the same amount of money if you're spacing out, because most people ain't got your money, so they ain't counting it while you throwing it. And you take and invest it. Like Nicole said, she got Tesla, Disney, and Microsoft. You can take that money and invest in that, because those are the long games. They got some people that invest into the long games, and those 3 are the long games, which means when you put the money into those 3, you ain't expecting no return right now. You expecting that return in 10 years, hopefully when you're not in trouble. But 10 years, granted, you already know you got money still coming back for you. So Nicole, that's a long-term investment. That's pretty dope.
It's pretty dope, cause like, just think about all the bullshit money that you either lose or somebody say, hey, bro, I'm doing through hard times. Let me go to dollar. Like, imagine if you would have stop not parting with the dollar, cuz you never know what the dollar gonna do. Like, we'll take our last dollar and play the lottery and hope that shit blow. But we won't take our last dollar and forget that dollar is there. You understand the statement. The power of I don't have this dollar no more. You feel me? You already giving it away. So what if you just put it to the side and said, hey, dollar, go do something. And that dollar like, shit, I'll go give you a half a goddamn cent every 6 hours. Holy shit.
And it's the whole, everybody's done it. You left $20 in your pants, you wash your pants a week later and you found it. It's the same concept, but hopefully that $20 has gained value, something that you wasn't even thinking about no more, and it came back to bless you in another way.
But look, I used to stash the money like in my winter coat, and I got to get back to that. Like towards the end of the winter, it's starting to warm up again, and you be like, man, I ain't gonna need this coat no more. Throw $20 in that motherfucker and hang it back up in the closet. I bet you when you find that $20 again, you gonna need it. You feel me?
And if you need a little more help, they got acorns. Acorns allow you to round your money up, so you can round up to the nearest dollar. So if you got the Acorns app and you go to the store and you buy something for $4.59, it'll round the rest of it up to $5. And actually, that money's going into your portfolio for you to invest, which is pretty dope. But
that's money making money.
Money making money. And that's basically the thing about it. Goes all the way back to the Black Rob. Like Master P said best. When you a rapper, you ain't really gonna rap for 20 years. You have to diversify. And as us being regular folk that's not famous and actors and all that, we still got to diversify. Everybody has to diversify. A person that has 2 jobs, no matter if you're working at McDonald's or Subway, you have to diversify because you're getting money in different angles. So you have to diversify. And like, once again, I'm not no guru. I'm far from. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a -3. But it's just me trying to get an understanding and letting other people know that it's all right. See, that's the problem. People don't know it's all right. It's just all right. It's all right not to know, but as long as you make an effort to know after somebody's giving you those gems. I can understand if nobody give you those gems, but if somebody give you those gems, it's all right to say you don't know and look that shit up.
Yeah. I'm about to go one more shot in. For the few people that's in here, what y'all think about the world being back open? You know what I'm saying? And what's the first thing that you really want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, we having this financial conversation talk so that we could do shit that we want to do later. So what's the first big thing, big trip? What you want to do now that they say, hey, you won't have, if you got both of your shots, you pretty much all right.
You know what? I don't even know what it is. Only for the simple fact I didn't even think about it, man. For the simple fact, I'm me regardless.
That part.
I mean, when it comes down to the get down, I'm me regardless. So I don't need no big hip hop parade party or send off to go somewhere just because the country open. And I'm still gonna be the same person, sitting on this show hopefully every Saturday or Friday or whenever talking to y'all. It don't matter if I'm famous or not. My goal is to be the same person. So with that being said, I don't need no big getaway like me. Water, balcony, music. I don't care where it's at. Water, balcony, music. Oh, and liquor.
Yeah. Well, we already know that wasn't gonna pass by. So you see young Vinny over here. Vinny said it's too early. And I'm gonna be with Vinny, cause like I'm not in a hurry to be mingling with a bunch of folks. One, because we don't know what the fuck is going on with this virus. But 2, people is just randomly shooting a bunch of other people for no fucking reason.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always had an issue with crowds. I don't mind going to a little party and shit, but I need to kind of know the math. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did concerts and shit like that, but as far as just being out at the beach, 5,000 people on the beach at the same time, I ain't ready to do that no time soon. You feel me?
And let me one more thing, like to back up what you said. If you are responsible, everybody know who's responsible or not. The way this world is going, and you may not need it, please go get your CWP. Only for the simple fact of that's going to be another line of defense for other people to use against you if you have to use it. So just like anything else, make sure your paperwork's straight. So get your please get your CWP, because I don't want a good person to have to suffer, even though you come out good in the end. You shouldn't have to go through that strife of documentation because you didn't have your documents if you had to save yourself or somebody else.
I'm gonna tell you like this, cause even if my paperwork dirty, and you come in my house, like, I'm not just on the block. You feel me? I'm not just on the block. So if I shot you, I'm on some Samuel L. Jackson shit, cause yes, I shot that motherfucker, and I'll shoot him again.
I hope he burn in hell.
I hope he burn in hell.
Lay it down. But
yeah, protecting yourself is very important. And we live in a time now where shit go bad real quick.
0 to 100.
But I saw a clip the other day, cause it's the slickest, smartest, most terrifying shit all wrapped up into one. You may have seen it, but this dude is pumping gas, and this van roll up on him, cuz.
Oh, I posted it today.
Bruh, they bail out like the 18. And all this man did was turn that goddamn gas hose on everything.
Everything. I light this motherfucker up.
In that moment, I felt like that person right there was the smartest motherfucker that ever lived in my life.
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't have did what he did. That was smart.
Bruh, if you pull up on me now,
we
gonna all go down.
We all go. And most people, if they come in to rob you, whatever, they don't want to lay down because they rob you to do something later. So they don't want to lay down. So you roll that dice, see if they're crazier than you are. I mean, bottom line, that's what he did. He rolled the dice. Hey, we're gonna see what y'all really want.
Hey, straight up. Now, it's important. I feel like even if you don't like guns, you should know enough about guns to be able to clear it when you see it. You go somewhere, it's a gun there, you don't like guns. The smartest thing you could do is make that gun harmless. And that is reason enough for you to go get a CWP. You feel me? Beyond what people think, most guns ain't set up just to go pop. But you got to know what you're doing, and you got to know how to handle it with care. If you never shoot nobody, you know what I'm saying? Be able to pick up a gun, to know whether the safety is on. If the safety ain't on, know the safest way to clear that bullet, drop the magazine, and make that gun a non-threat. You feel me? Because we can box too. Don't get it twisted. I only got guns because they got guns. You feel me?
And that's why I say get your CWP. It's just like financing. You have to protect yourself with documentation. Everything is documentation. Your license documentation, social security card documentation, your birth certificate. All that is documentation. Don't look at the gun as a weapon. Look at it as protection documentation of saying, I am who I am, and I'll put you down if I got to. And not worry about what's gonna happen because my documentation is straight. But I just want to throw that in there. That wasn't part of the show. It just went that way.
No, what he said was absolutely correct. And if you don't have paperwork and somebody still try to take your life, you do what you can to defend yourself. Cause what they say, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Heck yeah! And the sad thing about the 6s with Corona, they don't even want you to have a funeral. You gotta think about that.
Man, look. Let's go shots up one more time. If y'all out there and you got a shot or a glass or some vodka or some Powerade, I don't know. Just put something in your cup. Going up.
So, comment section. Anybody got a question for us?
Yeah, shit. Shoot what you shoot. I'll give you the best answer I can give you. It's probably gonna be a lie depending on what you ask me though.
It's probably gonna be a lie. Who drinking Vinny?
Probably gonna be a lie.
Vinny out here drinking Crown Black. It's better than regular Crown, but
it's better than regular Crown. I'd rather drink Crown Black than the regular Crown. I don't want the apple either. I don't think I want too much more flavor shit.
Yeah, I kind of backed off that flavor. I mean, of course, that grapefruit juice is ridiculous. That grapefruit juice with that Kettle One grapefruit is a sophistication of sitting and chilling. You're not acting a donkey. You just want to get your relax on.
My SAT word for the day: effervescence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look it up if you don't know what it means. Yeah, sometimes you can have a good alcoholic beverage that is not a downer. You feel me? And this good Kettle One vodka with some ruby red grapefruit juice is one of those. What's the other one? The other I can't think now. The vodka lime juice.
Oh, the vodka gimlet.
The gimlet.
Yeah.
The vodka gimlet. That's another one. It's a light drink. The mojito, all right. It's a little bit too much mix for me. Like the gimlet is just a little bit of sour on top of it, and it do it right. You feel me?
Oh. All right. Let's go with a little story time. Let's go with story time.
So you must got a story.
Nah, I ain't got shit. I ain't biggie. I ain't got a story to tell.
Yeah,
But you know,
everybody got a story.
to allow the people to get to know us a little better. Let's say your first fight, real fight.
My first real fight, I think I was in like the 5th grade. This dude named his name was Eddie too. Like I got a homeboy named Eddie, but this dude was Eddie too. And now that I'm grown, I can see the signs that maybe this man didn't have the best home life. You feel me? Like you talking in the 5th grade, this is probably 1986. You know, afros wasn't cool in 86. Afros wasn't cool till the late 80s when Ice Cube came back with the perfect fro. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga had a fro, and that shit was lopsided and dirty. So he just kept, we was in class one day, and he just kept hitting me in the fucking head with a pencil, just like I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah. He's standing on my back. Yeah. Now, I'm not that kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular kid. I'm a good kid. My mama don't want no bullshit. I don't want to bring in no bullshit.
Damn, so
But
you know that's true.
he keep yapping me in the head with this fucking pencil, cuz I was like one of the special people. They used to say the R word. After you had enough and you just explode, I'm gonna kill you. And that's probably my first fight, cuz. Me and him got the scuffling in that goddamn classroom, and that was it, cuz. I don't even know if mom remember that one.
What they call that shit? Some moving some furniture. We gonna move some
Look, we
furniture.
about to move some shit around here. After that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm the peacemaker, but I'm a stocky guy. I was able to be a diplomat about a lot of shit. Like I got into a couple of little scuffles, but I ain't had that many like fist fights, cuz people looked at me, they could see that I go there with them. And I guess that's kind of dangerous. You feel me? Sometimes you know what you're looking at when you're looking at it.
All right, anybody ever I ain't gonna say pull your car, but you was like, I don't know if I want to fight this motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. I think everybody had that moment where I don't think nobody really want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. You got a couple out there. You got a couple.
I mean, but them is bullies. You feel me? The average everyday motherfucker don't want to fight nobody.
Yeah.
And after, you know, I trained in martial arts for a few years as a youngster. If you not scared to fight a motherfucker, something is kind of wrong. You feel me? It's the fear that propel you to do what you need to do to defend yourself. And as long as you're defending yourself, you can't really lose no fight. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna say.
I mean, shit. Word to the wise. Y'all heard what he
You know
said.
what I'm saying? Yeah, I was young, snatching the pebble out the sensei hand type shit.
I wasn't. I was watching him, but I was running around cool. I should
Said
have
doing
been
other shit.
taking notes for free. Yeah, I should have been taking notes for free since I was so young.
Hey, man, you silly. So I'm looking at the Michael B. Jordan shit. The new what's it called? Without Remorse or No Remorse. It's on
Yeah.
Prime right now. You said you ain't see it. You said so I ain't gonna mess it up for you. But if you're looking for something to get into a little bit later, you want to get down with your significant other and just watch a good little movie, man, check him out. I just say it's like on some Born Identity type shit, but it got a good story. It'll drive you. I watched it last night. I'm gonna give people a chance to watch it before we get into how we really, really felt about it.
Yeah. What up, T Smalls? Let me tell you something. No lie. So a couple hours ago, I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, just letting time go by before we get on.
Right.
And Back to the Future came on. And I was
Okay.
stuck. I was so stuck, I hit record and it got commercials in it. The reason why I got stuck is pretty much, bruh, it was like the flashback of our past. Like, I saw a Burger King sign. I think I saw a Radio Shack sign. I saw a couple other things. I was just like, damn.
So the
Like, Back to the
world's different
Future.
now.
Yeah, hey, if y'all get a chance, y'all ain't got shit to do, watch Back to the Future, man. That shit gonna give you some memories, man. Just, you gotta look at the shit in the background. Not the overall movie. Look at the shit in the background.
I'm just to the point now where, like, I don't feel old, but I know I've been here for a little while. You feel me?
Bruh, I told my homeboy came by today. Lawrence. Lawrence came by today. And we were talking, man, what your ugly ass up to? I said, man, shit getting old. He like, nigga, you was already old. I was like, true. But it's a different type of old. But I ain't old. But I feel like it's an old.
It's old. It's wisdom.
It's an understanding of the age. It's
a life experience.
Because back in the day, I just would have did and poured another shot. Now, shit, I can't even take a sip out of this glass now.
Hey, look, you
but
look like
that's a lesson. Nah, but that's a lesson learned though. Like you gotta sip on your shit. Cause back in the day, I just would have exactly that, poured another one. But you gotta slow down. That's basically what I'm saying. Like we talking about these young dudes with music these days. And part of feeling a little older. Bro, you realize a song right now is 2 minutes long with one hook and 2 choruses. Yeah, I listened to No Limit Soldiers the other day. That bitch was 7 minutes long. I'm a No Limit Soldier is like a song from the 70s, like the Ohio Players. Like, damn, the song's still on?
It's more or less like the time is different. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we at least 2 generations, right? We close to 40 or 40 and above. It's the change in the landscape. People don't have attention spans anymore. You feel me? That's why a song is only 2 minutes long. The people that drive the market for entertainment as far as making rappers and entertainers rich, they young people. You feel me? So now you have people that are famous for doing 10 seconds worth of shit. You know what I'm saying? They are just as famous as a Denzel Washington who is giving you how many hundreds of hours of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like a DC Young Fly. Now, we turned out that he was just more than a one-trick pony. You feel me? Like, he actually got talent. He could sing. He the new Jamie Foxx, basically. But he
got, depending on the spectrum, I give him just a tad bit more talent. Tad bit.
Right. But it's more or less like he was able to become his level of famous now based off of a Vine. You feel me?
I would give him credit. He gave a lot of credit to Carlos Miller, who's an older dude. So, like all that season that Carlos had, like he passed that seasoning down, which that's respect.
We got to get these kids to listen to us. You know what I'm saying? And you got some kids out there that are close to their home because they come from good structures. And I feel like there are a certain amount of young people that are going to be all right. You feel me?
They are.
But we gotta pull these cats by their ears sometimes and just give them a word. Look, I'm not your enemy, bro. You feel me?
I remember I was on we was on Let's Talk Under the Tree on a podcast. We were doing an episode, and I was just like, they need an OG in their life, and somebody made a comment about the OG. Anybody that know us know we have a council, a conglomerate of old school.
Hold on, cuz. We go one shot up for conglomerate. I think it was 3 syllables in that. You said you don't like to read.
I don't. I'm surprised I got that bitch. I'm surprised I got that bitch out in one take.
Yeah, you did it clean. You ain't stutter or nothing. I'm gonna give you a shot for that.
Don't. Hey, the hamster's running though. But you know, Vinny, Mailman, there's several people that know we got a group of old school people that pass down seasoning to us to allow us to be who we are and talk with some sense. Like I've done my knucklehead shit, but
sure.
my pops or our pops, because we are our
daddy's son.
We are our daddy's son. We we get counsel from them whether we want to or not. And that's how we are who we are. Whether we agree with them or not, it's still counsel. So that's why we on here talking about financing. We're in here talking about CWP. We're on here talking about documentation because in a sense, that's what they told us to get right, even though they didn't have that. So I will say I will keep talking about stuff like that, but that's where we get it from. That's where we get, bottom of the bottle. They taught us how to drink and hold our liquor because there's a lot of people. 2 shots and they ain't 2 shots in the wind, as they say. And I can't deal with you if you can't hold your liquor, hold your weed, hold whatever you got in you. That's not natural. I can't hang with you. When I say hold it, I mean be able to hold a conversation, be able to conduct yourself, know when to say no, walk off, all that without making a situation worse than it already is. But that's where we get it from.
It's a trip because you never think of yourself as old. You feel me? You never think of yourself like you always think of yourself in the term that you in. And we now are the village elders. You feel me? We've been out. We had to go out there and hunt our lion and come back to the village. You feel me? And we are who we are. We're going to develop our land. We're going to build our families and do that. So we just trying to pull a coattail to the young men and women that need to do the same thing. You feel me? It's like as long as you got breath in your body, you need to be able to provide some kind of support or positivity to this life we live. And that's another thing that we hold dear at the bottom of the bottle.
Yeah, and we are not haters. I'm going to clap my hand and support whatever somebody has. If you got your own business, let me know. I'll share it.
Right.
If you trying to do something, if I got the knowledge or be able to touch somebody with the knowledge, I'll do that for you. Like the bottom of the bottle, we are basically taking the sanctuary that we were raised in and putting it on the internet for y'all to be a part of and us to start our own sanctuary.
Yeah, because this is a town hall.
Yeah, like we appreciate everybody that's on here. And because of that, I want to acknowledge our pops and his people giving us that knowledge.
Teaching us how to be full-grown adults as young men, knowing the shit that we was going to face. Because I'm going to tell you something, cuz. It ain't really a whole lot of shit you can say to a fully grown black man that don't have, like, that got his shit together. Like, he ain't worried about no real money. He got insurance. He can fix the goddamn, the plumbing go bad. Like, he don't talk shit, but he gonna fix that shit. So we had to listen to this. Like, at once upon a time, it seemed like they was just beating it in your head. You little young motherfuckers ain't shit. Get y'all just as trifling. Man, I know you done heard that before. Just like that. Y'all just as trifling. But now, 30 years removed from that conversation, 35 years of living, they wasn't wrong about shit. They wasn't wrong about a damn thing.
And I tell you, regardless of technology or whatever, shit gonna be the same. History repeats itself. That's the first thing to teach you about history. History repeats itself. But everything is gonna come full circle, which they also tell you. So you gotta take the wisdom, you gotta take the education, you gotta take everything and allow it to grow inside you. Because there's some reason why I'm saying that, because the way this country's going, the way death is coming, the way we're searching for help, and nobody's answering. And when I say nobody's answering, I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about, hey, this person over here don't have no insurance. What can we do? Go vote. You see what I'm saying? Like, we searching for answers, but it's in us to find the answers. Like earlier we had a comment from Nicole. She was talking about Disney. Like that helps find your answer. She was talking about investing. Vinny, he was saying, he was agreeing with what we were talking about. That's support.
Right.
The mailman, he that's support. Like, everybody needs support. And I think that's why people going crazy, man. I think that's why, like, people ain't getting support. And I ain't gonna say, when I say support, I'm talking about raw support. I'm talking about, when I say raw, that means it doesn't matter. The answer's not going to be same for everybody. When I say raw, what I mean is, if you say something and that shit fucked up, I'm like, you fucked up, right? Okay. That's raw. I'm not saying, man, I don't think you need to go that way. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference, because each person is different. That's when I say support, like the Captain America shit. The black man being Captain America, that's support. Disney gave us support. He gave the city of New Orleans support, the state of Louisiana support. That's support. That's real support. That's why we talk about that shit now. That's support for the race. So, like, all that shit come full circle. The cryptocurrency, that's support. Once again, y'all leaving comments. Support us doing this show. That's support. Let's talk under the tree. They gave support on us starting our own platform. Like, that's support. That's what people are missing, man. They out here killing people. Once again, get CWP, because they killing people. Support. Right. Documentation supports what you about to do.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. This show right here is gonna do a whole bunch of shit. Like, we always gonna be funny, and we always gonna talk about music, and we always gonna talk about financial stability, because it's something that we all need to get better at. You know what I'm saying? This is a platform that I don't know what my brother reasons is, and I'll let him tell it. But for me, I was going crazy, because like 2020 did what it needed to do for me. Some people found God. Some people found the devil. Some people just kind of, going by the wayside. But I was starting to lose my mind a little bit, man. And it's because I wasn't talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I got people that love me. You feel me? And you shoot the shit and you say you all right, but you won't always be all right. So that's why this show ain't gonna really have no format. Sometimes we just gonna come talk to you like we talking. We just introducing y'all into a conversation that we would have if we was together. You feel me?
Matter of fact,
there ain't nothing more than that.
Tomorrow, and we're gonna do the same shit tomorrow, and it's not gonna be recorded. Y'all just
that's it. Like, you privy to a conversation between two brothers who get along. Not that we always did, but that we do now through the life that we live. We here to be positive. We here to shoot the shit. We gonna definitely keep it all the way fucking real. But you could come here to get what you need. If you want to join us, join us. If you want to come on the podcast, we welcome you. I hope y'all like. I hope y'all share. I hope y'all subscribe. Take the journey with us. We'll get to the destination at the same time. I promise you that.
Matter of fact, not only at the same time, when we get there at the same time, we're gonna shake your hand. Like,
hey,
we're gonna. It's an appreciation of you being there with us, because that's what the old school passed down. Like, the appreciation for us to retire at the same time, the appreciation for us to take a shot at the same time, the appreciation for us to say, "I'll see you tomorrow." Like, all that it seems minor, but it ain't. It's an appreciation. Like we appreciate Pastor Palmer. He helped us. Like when we did this shit is crazy. I ain't gonna say it's crazy, but we've been talking about doing this shit for years.
Really?
And I ain't gonna lie to you. We had a circle around us that was saying, y'all should do it. Y'all should do it. Y'all should do it. And time passed. You know, time stops for nobody. It don't stop for your thoughts. So Pastor Palmer hit us up from Let's Talk Under the Tree. And once again, we blood related, most going to South Carolina.
That part.
And we was talking. He said, y'all should do it. You know what? We should do it. Yeah, we should do it. So my brother me and my brother was talking, and he was like, man, we should do it. And I was like, you know what? Set a date. It was that simple. And through that process, we have met other individuals that give us people. Besides that, they give us value. Whether we agree with them or not, they give us value on another perspective. So we appreciate everybody. That's all I'm saying. We appreciate everybody.
Let's take this last shot for the people, cuz.
Oh, let me tell this funny story too. It ain't funny.
Though.
It ain't funny. It's fucked up, really.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you how fucked it up because I know you don't remember this shit.
Uh-oh.
I done took the shot. So we was young back in the day. And we was outside playing with the kids in the neighborhood. And one of our other cousins was having some kind of birthday party. It was a dinner. Mine, we was young. So we out there playing. I don't know if y'all know. We out there playing wall ball. Y'all ever play wall ball? We out there playing wall ball. So it was time for us to go, but we were still playing. You know how kids is. We procrastinating like a mug. Man, somebody threw the ball. And when they threw the ball, I went to go grab it, but I didn't touch it. So wall ball, there's certain rules. If you touch it, they can throw the ball at you, but you got to touch the wall. I didn't touch it. And I turned around. My brother hit me dead in my damn eye with the ball.
That's the life lesson. Lesson say, get out the way. Sometimes you just got to get out the way.
I should have called child services.
Yeah, well, they wasn't going to do that with me.
They wasn't.
This is the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. We thank y'all for tuning in. We was all over the place tonight, but it was genuine and from the heart what we doing. Like I said, y'all keep coming out. If y'all want to come on, reach out to us. There's nothing to it. We're willing to have just about any conversation on a certain level. So with that being said, like, share, subscribe. You can find us on YouTube. Search The Bottom of the Bottle, hashtag TOBTB. We are Daddy's son, and we out of here, cuz.